very good show for us today in what has become a rather tough Group B. So, we have our first world, and it is World 4. Alright, so we are off. So both of them learning that the pipes, which are randomized, is taking them to a place where they can't easily advance. So we are beginning, and we start off with a lost level. One of the 8 beta stages included in the game. And ooh, TapatioJ getting clipped by a piranha. So that's not ideal. And KillerApp also falling victim to that trap a little bit down the road. We got a jump off the chain, and boy, we got all sorts of crazy so far in this rando. Nice move by Tapatio, getting rid of the... oh boy, this is a tough opener for these runners, but both of them out of there and pretty much at the same time, so we actually got a early coin ship for TapatioJ. Coin ships are randomized with KillerApp23 got caught by a fireball, so he'll have to do that again. TapatioJ gets a hammer. So this is almost one of those cases where it might not be a bad idea to take your early hammer, if for no other reason than to skip this level, which is one of the longer stages in general. It takes about a minute to finish. And yes, for those of you commenting in chat, yes, I just finished my final group stage matches about 45 minutes ago, and I did finish 8-0 in group play. So I will be in the bracket stages next month. So, but getting back to this, we have both players at about the same spot, actually. KillerApp is like frames ahead. So, both players getting their work cut out for them early and getting a good test of their skills. KillerApp is stopping for an item. That's not a bad idea early. Tapatio's just moving on to 5-4. KillerApp also helping himself to that fireball. So, we'll see. So it's been a rough start for our runners, with that nasty loss level, and then 5-3 on top of that. So, and we have our first Fred sighting, 4F1 in vanilla location, so yeah. So, nice, duck jump by TapatioJ. So Freds are what we lovingly call any vanilla level. Level in its vanilla position. So 4F1 is actually in its vanilla position, and given the way the randomizer seems to operate, I would not be surprised if 4F2 is in its vanilla location. So both runners actually taking opposite routes. KillerApp deciding to take the top route, while Tapatio decided to go bottom. Worked out pretty well for Tapatio. KillerApp got clipped a couple of times. Fine. We have our first of 3 hand stages. The second one, whatever item he gets here, is an anchor. So, the anchor has been designed to be a random item, and whatever the anchor is will obviously repeat. So could be something pretty useful, like say a hammer suit or a cloud. Tapatio getting a 4th straw with the 3rd hammer bros. A lot of water for these hammer bros, but nothing they can't handle. So TapatioJ in took 4-6, which is 3-8 with Vanilla Boss Bass. Well, not ideal, but nothing too challenging with Fire Mario. KillerApp playing a coin chip now. Be getting, I think, a hammer out of this. Oh, anchor is a mushroom? Thank you. So nothing... Not a terrible item, you know, power-ups are power-ups, but eh. So TapatioJ is actually ignoring the end card game for the moment, and I was right, we have another Fred in 4F2. So TapatioJ doing a fine job with his movement early on. KillerApp in 3-8 right now. Ooh, and he got gulped by Boss Bass. Oh, that's unfortunate. So TapatioJ is now coming back for his end card game. No matches so far. Okay, we got a match with the mushrooms. That will be all we get. Anchor was a fire flower? Shows how little I'm paying attention. And we have our third Fred of the day. 3 Freds in the first world with the World 4 airship. So TapatioJ should have this done. Ooh, mistimed the jump. He loses Fire Mario. So KillerApp has got 2 matches. Not gonna see what they are, unfortunately, so TapatioJ grabs the wand at 652. KillerApp's about a level and a half behind, give or take. Vessel with the pestle had the pellet with the poison. Good lesson for us all. Did not... Tapatio turned away before we could see what item he got. Oh, he's got another hammer! So the mushroom is giving out hammers, so this is going to be a Lightning World 2 for TapatioJ. So this is very fortuitous. And the only level standing between him and a Blitz is, of course, 7-8. Figure, right? Couldn't be something nice, could it? So, well... So, and Boss Bass making his usual cameo appearance in 7-8, Boss Bass does tend to show up more often, it seems, in certain levels rather than others. So, both players done with World 1, and TapatioJ is about to finish World 2. I'm a little surprised you put the, Hammer Bros to sleep, but, we'll see what KillerApp has to play that Tapatio got to avoid. And it's 6-5, one of 2 levels in the game with, requires the ability to fly. Tapatio doing a fine job with Morton and gets a fire kill on him. Ooh. Ooh, KillerApp was trying to go for a little swag and didn't quite get it, so that's unfortunate. So he'll have to reset the room. And... so TapatioJ is going to try this again, and 2 Paragoombas. Ooh, that is not what you want to see at all. Ooh, KillerApp probably could have... I'm trying to set this up so we can get a quick ride out of here. Looks like he's fine. Oh dear, he lost the handle. He's going to have to do this again. TapatioJ in World 3, no God Pipe here, so he's going to have to play a few levels, especially since he burned up both of his hammers. So Tapatio go into 3-1, which is 3-5. Whoa, KillerApp getting caught by a glitchy hitbox there. How did Tapatio get another hammer? The mushroom in the end card game is giving out hammers today. KillerApp, understandably, I'm sure, frustrated by this nonsense. Okay, he's got rid of those guys. He should be fine now. Alright. He's up, and away. Very good. But that was a real-time sync of a 6-5, so Tapatio's luck is putting him in a good shape right now. 6-4 is on Tapatio's screen. 2-2. 7-2. Kind of. Well, KillerApp is well equipped for this. Oh, he lost his raccoon tail. He's gonna have to hope that this one is a raccoon tail, and it is. Okay, he's fine. So Tapatio gonna try his luck with the cards. Got a couple of stars to match. Right now he's looking for that. Where's that fourth mushroom? Well, he's matching up everything else. A lot of KillerApp, I think has kind of forgotten where everything is in 7-2. TapatioJ in 7-6. He's going to take an intentional death there. Because he can't do the clip as Small Mario. He's got a P-Wing, or he can do that too. So TapatioJ taking my preferred method and just P-Wing over 7-6. Save yourself some trouble. KillerApp's in the fort, and it is 1 fort, so KillerApp gets a free item here if he can hold on to... What is he? Oh, I don't know what he was doing there, but that's unfortunate. KillerApp, ooh, nice pixel grab there on the landing. TapatioJ in Super Tanks. Military stages. KillerApp will have enough points to get another run at the end card. TapatioJ about to learn if he's going to have to play more levels here. First stopping at the Hammer Bro to get a star, so let's see what we got here. Here, or is it behind 3-9? It is behind 3-9, so a few more levels for TapatioJ, who will now play 3-4, which is 1-1, with Boss Bath. So KillerApp picked up a couple of hammers there off the end card game, and this is going to allow him to speed through a bit of this. And he's actually going to be able to catch up in World 3 because he can hammer behind 3F2 if he wants. TapatioJ taking the 5 up. And, oh man, fish everywhere. 3-7 with a Boss Bass. So... TapatioJ is going to do this again. Okay, I think he did... Okay, I see what he did. He did that on purpose just to, to set the cycle up. And it looks like he is... Okay, I thought he was going to go for the item. Got the camera to move. But, no, he's just going to play this through. KillerApp was gonna go and then decided, no, I'd like to see what's behind these guys, Hammer Bros, or Boomerang Bros in this case. Ooh, got hit by a dodgy hitbox there, so he takes a death there. Tapatio in 7-4 right now. He'll get an end card game after levels. Ooh, he got clipped by the blooper. That's unfortunate. Huh. So, let's see. What's he gonna do? Okay. Okay, he's just gonna take care of the hammer, bro. Good idea. KillerApp finally finishing up with Morton, and Tapatio picking up a hammer. Very nice. So 1507 wand grab for KillerApp. That's over 6 minutes since Tapatio did it. So he's got some ground to cover here. Okay, it looks like Tapatio's figuring it out. Should be able to clear out the card here. Yep. Very nice. Alright, so Tapatio is armed with his Tanuki suit, and we'll go on to 3-8. To 3-8, which is 7-4. So, interesting to see how KillerApp plays this. Got 2 hammers, and yep, he's using them. And is in 6F3, aka Carpet Fort. Classic Gamer 88 is a known proponent of not playing the end card game, and, well, this is probably one of those times where it's validated if you can get the cards to go your way, because it's given some nice hammers out today. But, oh boy, KillerApp almost got caught by the booze there. He turned away from them. 3-9 is a Fred. 3-9 is 3-9. Fred, this is way too much vanilla. So, but KillerApp has closed the gap considerably thanks to his hammer position, hammer situation, but we'll see how that helps him. Tapatio deciding not to go for the 5-up this time, takes the 1-up, and we'll move on. KillerApp used a P-Wing. Unfortunately, it doesn't help you much in an underwater stage. Tapatio has found, after a fashion, the correct pipe. And be the world's 6th airship. So we got about a 1.5 stage gap between our runners right now. KillerApp is going back for another helping of the end card. Tapatio got a 1-hit Wendy and drops her at 1747. Yes, get in your predictions for the next world. You have about 20 seconds. I'm gonna say World 5 is next. Thank you as always for flying Koopa airships. And World 1 is indeed the next world. Tapatio with 2 hammers is just gonna skip along to 1-5, which is 2-1. Surprisingly, no boss bass here. That is 2-1 is a rather popular level for boss bass. TapatioJ with his star is going to be able to make quick work of this level. What looked like a 7-minute gap has shrunk dramatically in the last 5 minutes here. We go on. Tapatio in 1-6, and it's 7-3. TOJ getting the star draw here. Boy, here's KillerApp going for the trying to go for the fire kill, and of course finds out, oh wait, I didn't have to do that. 1924 for him. So only just over 90 seconds down, and Kignus does bring up a good point. We have seen the 4 shortest worlds today, right now. Worlds 5, 6, and 7 still have to be played. And yes, they are generally the longest, particularly 5 and 6. 7 just depends on the pipe draw. And 6 to a certain extent. Items won't be an issue because they have the hammer for 5. TapatioJ going back for more items. Did he get the same draw as last time? It doesn't appear so, but he picked up a couple of matches anyways. KillerApp23, Tapatio in the World 1 airship, another Fred. What is with all the Fred today, man? Sheesh. I don't even think my second race had any Fred, or if it did, it was maybe like 1 or 2. 2042 for TapatioJ, another one-hit Koopa. KillerApp23. So, blinking you'll miss it, but we've got ourselves a pretty decent race so far, as we are at the halfway point of this match. I'd had a couple, I tend to forget these things pretty quickly, unless it's something traumatic or something awesome. A Fred, Rywek, is a vanilla level in its vanilla position, so basically the World 1 airship appeared at the end of World 1, so that's a Fred. So TapatioJ finds nothing on the far right side, so he'll try 7-1 now and gets the pyramid. Good. KillerApp as a coin ship. Ooh, TapatioJ got thrown off by the Paragoomba and had to reset that area. And right, F. Coughlin, or Fred, as we lovingly call him, is the creator of this randomizer and has been a great source of support for us in this tournament. And he's also participating in this tournament. KillerApp. KillerApp's got to be thinking, why am I bothering with these fire kills? They're all weak anyways. TapatioJ getting another pipe check in 7-2 Island and gets it. Wow. Fast World 2. Or Fast World 7, excuse me. He's going to take an intentional death here in 7-1. So he can go for the flip. Not very many, okay, he's got Fire Mario. He can do it with that. Alright, get your guesses in quick. How many, oh, second try. So, nice second try, clip from TapatioJ goes to 7-9, which is the 1-5 beta. KillerApp is doing a fine job in the pyramid stage, so yeah, he's closing in little by little, and it'll be interesting to see if the item situation becomes a matter of deciding this. So KillerApp's going to stop for the end card. He should have most of this mapped out by now. 7F2 is 2 fort. And KillerApp finishes the game. Alright, so KillerApp is going to find the answer. Oh, is he going to be thrilled? And he's doesn't have to take an intentional death because he has regular Mario, so he should be fine here. Let's see how many tries it takes him. That was what? 4 or 5 tries? Very nicely done by KillerApp23. So, still about a 2-stage gap between our runners as we go to Tapatio is gonna play a Piranha 2 for a free item. Depending on how late it is in the run, some runners will actually just turn on the music box and put the Piranha to sleep. It largely depends on your item situation and your confidence down the stretch. If you're in need of a hammer or a hammer suit or a cloud, you can go back, decide to just skip it. Okay, TapatioJ is doing a nice job with the cards. He knows where got two of the mushrooms positions. See if he goes back for it. I doubt it. Should be safe on those, but he maybe decides one more for World 8. You never know. So World 3 airship. Let's see, and looks like it's a high jumping Ludwig today. He needs at least 3 hits. Okay, it's a tough Ludwig. And it's a 4-hitter. Ooh. KillerApp was a little early, making a run past the spikes. It's been about a 90-second, it was a 90-second or so gap between after Worlds 3 and 4. It'll likely be that. Okay, KillerApp's gonna go for some frog strats, or just to at least get a quick damage boost. World 6 is in World 6, so that means World 5 will be last. Is this going to be a God Pipe, or is this going to make them work a bit? And it's going to make them work a bit. Go figure. So 6-1 leading off is 2-4. Personally, this is not a level I like to see early in the rando runs because of the Hammer Bros. It can be a rather tricky bit of navigation. Alright, TapatioJ is going to 6-2 and gets 6-8 with the Boss Bass, because of course. TapatioJ just trying to push through this. I think that was about a 27, 35, 30, I want to say, for KillerApp. About 27, 27, we'll say. So KillerApp gonna do the check. Has Mitch raced yet? No, he is not. There are a handful of people who have not raced yet. He's one of them. So 6F1 is Air Force. TapatioJ having no problems in Air Force, unlike some people who die at the very end, like me. Korak, group play ends on March 8th. You have to have all of your matches done by March 8th. So KillerApp's actually going to try 6-3 and gets the 5-3-esque lost level. Which is not a bad level, it's pretty short. Hopefully there's not too much lag underwater. Got a couple of big Berthas to deal with. TapatioJ's in 6-7. Another end card game. I don't think TapatioJ is going to go. Oh, he is going to go for it. Okay, there is another hammer to be had. That much I understand, but still, fairly late in the process. Oh, he's got where the fourth hammer is. Fourth mushroom card is. Well, he's gonna get it anyways. Killer App using a P-Wing in Air Force, not exactly advisable. TapatioJ's in 4-3 right now. Yeah, these are Turning Flag 1, which is what we used at the end of last year's tournament. And after this, they'll be playing under Turning Flags 2, are going to turn things up a notch with Shuffled Overworld. Alright, TapatioJ is ready for possibly a forced hammer, bro. Forced hammer, bro, on Tapatio, and ooh. But luckily, it's just one hammer, bro, and he gets a cloud for it, so not bad. Not bad. Wonder what he's going to use his clouds. Yeah, I don't think he's been storing them for a while now. Okay, now he's going to start using them. Kind of random on where he used them. Skip 6-7 and 6F2. But okay, great. And he goes to 4-5, and he's going to play this safe. Well, I also agree skipping forts is not a great idea, but they've already seen one fort, so they already know, ooh, Killer App lost the handle there. And 6F2 is one you can skip without any fear of penalties, so it doesn't really matter. 1-2 and 6-10, a nice easy early stage. Killer App going back to Fire Mario here. Slope Edge Pixel, yeah. Shame, but there it is. So, Killer App's a few stages behind, but don't let that fool you. He's played very well. I mean, he had a couple of unfortunate deaths early, but otherwise he has been very on point with his execution, and and the way his items came up has allowed him to pull back into this race. But yeah, Tapatio is it is Tapatio's to lose right now, as he is in Fort Knox 7F1. But no, like I said, this guy Killer App did make it to round 2 last year in this tournament, so he is going to be a tough out. Everybody in Group B, which has become one of the more interesting and probably toughest groups in the tournament. So this is one of the levels Tapatio skipped. It's Quicksand. So a pretty short stage. See if he was validated with 6F2, which could very well be the dreaded 7F2. Nice swag there by Tapatio using the statue to burn out the flame. World 7 airship. And I was right, 7F2. And I think Killer App is going to use a cloud here. Yep. So he's got a power up for 6-8. And no problem for TapatioJ. Grabs the wand at 34-21. So yeah, like, if you have the option, do not play 7F2. Get out your command hashes, everybody. We've got got some Dragon Warrior. KillerApp is also going to play 610. TapatioJ in World 5 leads off with 5-7. Nice done. Sync finishes by our runners, and almost sync one-ups. Tapatio's on to 5-2, which is 4-2 with a boss bass. KillerApp lucking out a little bit. He doesn't have to do the hunt for the Tanuki suit like Tapatio did, so that's going to save about 20 seconds. If you have to play 7F1 normally, it's amazing how long that fort is. It's probably one of the longest in the game because of all the back and forth you have to do. It takes over a minute. Tapatio on his way to 5-3 gets 1-5. Fortunately, you can't do the slide strats like you can in vanilla because of random enemies. So the old saying, can't trust 1-5. Ooh, KillerApp goes off into the abyss, and we'll have to do it again. That's unfortunate. So Tapatio's gonna have to play a couple of Hammer Bros here, or he's gonna play at least one. I don't know if he's gonna go for all of them, depending on how he feels about his items. Gets another cloud. Decides to investigate the hole. Well. Ooh. Tapatio getting twisted around by the ice physics. Gets another hammer, so there's gonna be no shortage of items to make this World 5 and World 8 quick if need be. 37-19 for KillerApp, who's lost some ground here, but still plenty of game left to be played, I suppose. Tapatio's in the tower, which is one of 4 levels that will never be randomized, along with the 2 Piranha stages in World 7 and, of course, Bowser. Everything else is fair game as far as randomization. Doesn't mean we won't get the occasional Fred here and there, but, you know, at least, apart from those 4, be assured that there will be rando and it will be crazy. KillerApp in 5-8. I do realize now that KillerApp hasn't used all of his clouds yet. So Tapatio in 3F2 with the appropriate attire and the frog suit, so this will be a little faster than it would be otherwise. Always trust a Morietta in Pro A. We should always trust a Morietta. You start trusting me, though. That's when trouble starts to happen. Timing is a wonderful thing if you can get it to work. 5-8 is 5-6. Another auto-scroller turned off. KillerApp is in trouble here. Got a little caught underwater, but managed to pull through. So 5-6. Nicely done by TapatioJ. There's not going to be a sub 40 in his future, but if he gets a good draw in World 8, it should be a sub 45. Okay, he's going to use his last cloud here. Good idea. Final airship is World 2. KillerApp getting his hammer, so they've got enough hammers to clear out any possible locks in their way. It's just going to be largely a question of what happens from there. So Tough Roy needs it's a 5-hit Roy. Finally got one of those. And grabs the wand at 39.54. So TapatioJ well on his way to opening his tournament play with a win. KillerApp's about half a world behind. He's got hammers to burn. Got clouds to burn, I think. He's got at least one, maybe two. I'd definitely start using them at this stage. Okay, he only has one. Never mind. Elementary, my dear Mario. There's a second cloud. Okay, so we can skip 5-8 and 5-9 if he wants. So first world level in World 8 is the first hand stage. So KillerApp having a little trouble with the disco waffles and their random movement. Tapatio picking up another anchor. Time for Mushroom Kingdom's favorite hit game show, Find That Pipe. Well, Tapatio got about as good a pipe as you can get, short of actually getting the God Pipe. And, well, about 3/4 of the way to God World 8. He is now officially in Go mode. And he has got 6F2 as the penultimate stage. And he is flying through this. So KillerApp is gonna have to scramble a bit here. Looks like he's gonna, no, I thought he was gonna use his clouds, but so doesn't have any hammer suits, surprisingly, but Fire Mario is more than adequate for taking down Bowser. He should be at about a 43 and change. So 35 fireballs is what needed to take down Bowser here. Disco waffles up the stairs can be problematic, but no problem for TapatioJ. KillerApp finishes off Boom Boom and 3F2. He's gonna use up his clouds here. Close the gap, good idea. And he gets basically a free pass with the coin ship in his way. Nice one cycle there by KillerApp. Picks up the star. Tapatio is now underway with Bowser. He should know the strats. It looks like he's got a pretty good handle on it. So he kind of mistimed it a little bit with the position, but no problem. Oh, he lost his Fire Mario. Ouch. KillerApp underway in World, underway with Roy. Two more jumps should do it for TapatioJ. KillerApp grabs the wand at 43.24, so he's not going to be far behind. He's only going to be about 2.5 minutes behind. Down goes Bowser, and TapatioJ picking up where he left off from last year's tournament with a very strong debut. And get out your GGs for TapatioJ, who finishes with an official SRL time of 43.49. Very impressive start for TapatioJ. KillerApp just underway in World 8 and shouldn't have any trouble here. I apologize. Yes. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. TapatioJ is our winner. So, but props to KillerApp23 who has played pretty well. I mean, the deaths are probably what sunk him. Otherwise, he was very, very good. What, it made a nice job coming back after having to play World 2 the long way. So, wait for KillerApp to finish the job. Alright, so KillerApp almost done here. Does not have, okay, he does have Fire Mario, so we can go for the fire kill here. Yes, this was Tourney Flags 1. Tourney Flags 2 will start in about probably top of the hour, I'd say 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. KillerApp having a little trouble with the easy clip. Oh, he lost the handle on his jump and has to reset himself, but gets back up. Okay, nice. Nice grabbing the pixel there. KillerApp navigating across the final room. All set. Okay. Taking his time, he doesn't quite have isn't quite comfortable with the fire kill strats that are. Ooh, he lost it, unfortunately, so KillerApp's gonna have to be a little careful here with Bowser. But he should be fine now. One more jump, and that will do it. Get out the GGs for KillerApp23, who finishes with an official SRL time of 47 minutes, 25 seconds. So, a very good race, just as we had anticipated from 2 bracket finishers from last year. And they really put on a good show, and, you know, if not for some of those early deaths, this would have been really, really close. This would have been under a minute, I think. So TapatioJ moves up to 1-0, and KillerApp23 is down to, unfortunately, 0-3. So, you know, you don't want to say must win, but boy, he really could use a win here in his next race. Get him not only into the win column, but also give him some forward momentum for the rest of Group B, because he's probably going to need every single one of those wins to have a shot at at finishing in the top 2, because top 2 out of 5 move on to brackets. So we're going to take a few minutes break here, get everybody a chance to take a breather, do whatever, and then we will be back and start the race at about 5 o'clock Eastern for Tourney Flags 2, and if Tourney Flags 1 was any indication, it's going to be quite a tilt. So stay tuned.